Amega ncane. Kashaneka la. Cross customs. Oh wow. Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't hear me? No, man, you must use your thingy. Connect with your audio or something. Are you on your phone? Oh yeah, I'm Mas. Can you hear me? But can you hear me? But I can hear you though. Mas.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Tell me, man. Because K is out here, but you can't hear me though.
Go to party.
Yeah.
I think left, bottom left.
Yeah.
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 Mawuqeda ungena, you click, you'll press le button lakutshela ukuthi listen via device.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I did. That's the only thing I did.
Oh yeah, because that's the one that should work. Do you do that, Kia? And Mas, can you just type it down in the chat section there?
All right. My first time in Spanish,
Yeah, man, it's the first time for everything, bro. I'm usually like a guest on these things. I've never really hosted one.
in Spanish is something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she sent it. Yeah, she's going to her settings to change something.
Okay.
Let's see if it's gonna work.
Oh snap! I forgot to send.
Is Babsi driving?
I don't know. He drive. Doesn't look like he's driving.
Yeah, it looked like he's in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, start video. Hey, sis. Le nto enento eziningi. Sengiyavela manje.
Yeah, I can see you
now.
Hey, Muz. Fere. Man, I have to put the shit on vibrate, man.
Hey, short tongue and one man.
What?
Yo.
Hey, what up, man?
Yeah. Popping.
Nice, man. We're nice.
Oh, izinyoka zizo. Ngathi akasizwa nje kwenzakalani. Oh, kana connected to uthi.
Wena uyaphi wena? Udrive uyaphi?
Bengifuna ukuclean itrans ngaphakathi. So khani kungena imessage kaPeace. Ngathi athi ngiblome once.
Muzimkhulu.
Ke tla etsa jwang?
Hey, nyoka. Zinyoka.
Yeah, your mic is
Yeah,
muted.
Thini lapho boy.
Yeah?
Ngithi thini lapho, right?
Ah, no, ngimnandi boy.
Alright.
I'm trying,
Sokhuluma sizokhala manje yiyo lento esizele la.
I'm trying to unmute Kia though. Where's Kia? Kia's phone is muted.
but nisikhalisa kanjani singaphethanga ibhodlela? Lesiphethe ibhodlela sikhale
Ah,
kahle.
I'm here. I sorted it out. I'm back.
Oh, you're fine.
Hi,
Ah,
everyone. Yeah, I had to go to my
Hey.
settings.
Hi, Kia.
Stop Kia, meet the fellas.
hey Kia.
I know them besides for one. Hi.
For which one? Which one don't you know? Oh, Muzi.
Oh, the earphone. No.
Oh, the earphone. Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, guys.
I am so glad I'm not the only crusty one.
I know.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bad.
All you
It
guys are
was-
looking
it was-
ugly. But anyway, all looking ugly.
kuraf, yabona ngigcoke nesigqoko, kuraf.
And man, me,
So-
Early.
I was like, if we want
That's today's
no
thing,
hats.
man.
If we want to be honest about the situations, guys, you know, you can't be wearing hats.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
take it off.
Hey.
Take
No,
it off.
it's not. This is not a sight you see. This is not a sight.
Liberty get peace in we want to see.
No, Kia, come on. Like, how come on ke jwang? Yo, like it's bad.
Share.
Abasicabangeli paps.
But you still look good. Ish, okay, I'll take the cap off just before we finish so that everyone can see.
Oh,
We
this
have a laugh
is
about
your parting gift.
Yeah, as I'm saying goodbye, I'll tip my hat off for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's everyone doing?
Yeah, my man. That's what we want to talk about, my man.
Not good.
It's been rough.
Yeah, I figured that no one's in a good space at the moment. It's
Not
rough.
even, bro. So anyway, guys, so this conversation is going to be recorded now, and then I'm going to upload it on YouTube later today. Obviously.
Oh no, I'm out. Please. I'm not going to be on YouTube. Bye, guys. It was
What
nice
do
to
you mean?
meet you all.
Why not?
I will see you guys next time when we talk without YouTube.
I'll do my video. Okay?
Yeah.
But what you
You can see, yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
you can just switch off your video.
Yeah, you don't have to have a
Yeah,
video.
I did that.
Yeah, you see your videos off.
Yeah, please, you can continue.
All right, cool.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah. So I was saying, like, so it was going to be on YouTube. Just, you know, obviously not everybody's going to join or was going to be part of the conversation. And the reason why I didn't even give people the link, everybody, because I don't want it to be overboarded with people wanting to say something, and then all of a sudden we don't have enough time and stuff like that. So I gave people who actually wanted to be part of the convo. So obviously, I mean, hey guys, it's rough. The lockdown, I think it's week 4, ne?
Yeah, we're on week 4 now.
Yeah, it's week 4. So I was like, you know what, let's just converse, man. Talk about what's going on. I mean, you know, obviously Papsi gave me a list of stuff we can chat about. Spiny, alcohol. Who's struggling with alcohol life here?
At
Definitely
the
not
moment,
me.
yeah, at the moment, okay. For me, the alcohol issue isn't that bad. I'm surviving. It's not like some people that are complaining and spending like 800 Rand for a bottle of alcohol that they usually get for like 100.
Yeah.
Nah, that's when you see that you have a problem, because most people are denying it. You can't say, all right, I just need alcohol because I'm used to drinking every weekend. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
You're undercover alcoholic, basically. if you need it to function, no, you're undercover alcoholic.
It's bad, nah?
Yeah,
Very bad.
and we
It's better than what?
yeah.
What are you saying?
What's that?
Who was speaking? I thought
Yeah,
it was-
like batla utlwa Kia.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Kia was saying something.
Yeah, okay. What is your opinion?
Oh
on-
no, guys, can you just excuse me for like 1 minute? I just need to buy data.
All right, cool.
I just got an SMS that I'm
Okay.
running out. But I'm not getting out of the chat. I can still hear you guys, so you can carry on.
All right, cool.
All right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think for me, when it comes to alcohol situation, I remember who I was telling. I was like, for me, my man, when it comes to alcohol, I think for me, I usually drink for occasion purposes. Like I can't drink anyone. Like to tell you the truth, I'm wild.
Like like social purposes.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
social for you.
Yeah. So that whole thing with my kids new and someone is saying the power. I kind of
Okay. The worst thing is Muzi doesn't relate to this thing because he doesn't drink.
yeah, no, Moses doesn't drink, you know.
Hey, Muzi, we can't hear you.
As good.
Yeah, audio, the audio there.
Yes, mute. That's bad.
Yeah, like when you think about it, okay, you don't have alcohol, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
You still at home. You have the best time right now to be building yourself.
Yeah.
You should be focusing on probably education or building your
Well,
career.
Yeah.
Like you have a lot of stuff you can focus on.
Yeah.
Alcohol is the least of it.
Yeah.
It's the least of it. But then everyone is complaining about it. The only people that I feel should be complaining is people that use it as their livelihood.
Or to cope. Like a coping mechanism.
Yeah, like no. Like you own a tavern or you
Yeah,
own
keep.
it's your it's your no, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's your livelihood. Like you can't make ends meet without it. For them, I understand why they're complaining that, hey, can we have alcohol back? The people need it. They're using it because it's their form of income. But then everyone else, no.
It's a luxury,
It's
né?
gonna be,
No, I just think that as South Africa as a whole, we were not ready for this lockdown. Like we've never been such,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
don't know how to act and what to say and what to do. Like we don't know this. We've never done before. So we're gonna try find smaller, stupid things to try argue about and say no, but we need smokes and we need alcohol. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, just so we just look crazy. Because I mean, we are a mediocre country at the end of the day. Like out of all the other countries, we are the most dumbest country. I'm sorry to say, guys.
In terms of what? In terms of what, though?
But no,
Yeah.
South Africa must just fall, hey?
No, Moses asking
Or
like in
maybe
terms of what?
we should change our name.
I'm asking, like, in terms of what exactly?
like in terms of how are we mediocre? What makes you say that we are a mediocre
Well,
country?
everything from our
Yeah, I can
education
hear you.
structure, from our economy
Okay.
structure, like
Oh,
everything,
okay.
everything.
Okay,
Mhm.
I get you. And even worse, like from what you just said, just before the lockdown started, we were already in junk status. So that makes sense. What you're saying right now makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
And
alcohol. Anybody else got some more information on how the alcohol situation? Mas, you've been a bit quiet. I've seen your
Okay.
man. I've seen you posting bottles there, having like.
yeah, he's living his best life. He's enjoying
What
himself.
do you mean bottles? What do you mean bottles? Just one dump, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you now and then, not all the time, but I'm just,
Yeah.
being out there popping, gangnani.
Ah, man.
The other
Just
thing with
sit
alcohol,
down on weekends.
when it
Remember,
comes,
when I'm saying I ain't got no friends, so
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
see, just 1 or 2
Yeah.
per weekend. But as you know, I bought 24 before the lockdown, but
Yeah.
I'm still on like 15 dumpies or so now. So it's not like I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking 1 or 2, but and only on weekends, bro.
Is it? Oh,
So
wow.
basically, it's controlled. Yeah.
Talk about focus.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. And then like the next topic though, like how's it affecting?
By the way, I've got a bottle of wine here.
You have a what?
Bottle of wine.
What kind of
Enjoy.
wine? Can I have some?
What wine is it?
Red wine.
It's red wine. It's definitely
Yeah,
red
it's red,
wine.
it's red wine.
Rosé or
Yeah.
dry? Rosé or dry?
I don't even know, Brian. You know what? I don't drink, so not even sure what exactly it is.
So I saw the bottle. It's dry. I know that bottle.
Is it a dry one?
Yeah. Ngazi nje.
Ngiyabanda ebhodlela ngifuna ukwazi.
I got this situation.
Angithi when you travel, when you get to a hotel, usually in Cape Town, you get a bottle. So
Yeah, every
take-
time.
yeah.
Like
So
I
you
had
get to
3,
take it.
but I gave away 2 already, so I've got 1 left.
Oh wow!
So-
Give away, man. Huh? You're giving away shit.
You know this, huh?
Showing some kindness.
All right, cool. And then like when it comes to work, like how's it? Like how you guys been affected by the work situation?
Yo, it's bad.
How so?
It's hectically bad, especially for us because I'm in travel.
Yeah.
Travel is
Oh
gonna suffer
yeah.
for a while. It's gonna suffer. It's bad. So it's very sad for your business and your company to tell you that actually we are actually thinking of restructuring the company.
Yeah.
Because now you start to think, like, what's your plan B? And it's very hectic if you have like plan A and plan B and plan C, but all of them kind of like link together. They're in sync.
Yeah.
They all need one another. Because my plan B is actually design, but even with design, I think it has a bit of travel in it. So it's very hectic. It's like, even like they're still restructuring the companies, but at the end of the day, now you have to restructure your life, and whatever that you are planning, your short term and your long term, is now going to be on a downfall, because you might not have a job in the next 6 months, and you might have not saved enough. So it's very hectic. Like, I don't want to see what's going to happen after here. I really don't want to.
Like I feel like what Gia is saying goes back to what she said before. Like, we weren't prepared for this. No one was ready to tackle this. Like a normal person, your savings, you were planning, maybe I'm going to extend my mother's house, I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to do this. So you had plans, but then now they're all in standstill. And the money that you have, you're already planning that, okay, when this thing ends and
Must last, yeah.
I'm stuck or I don't have a job, all my plans that I had are down the drain. You're probably planning on, okay, I'm going to talk to my bosses. It's the end of the financial year. I'm looking to get a raise or get a new position. No one's getting that at the moment because no one's working.
We're all getting cuts in one way.
Yeah.
And for us, we're in
So
sports, so there's no sport. So
yeah,
we just waiting for everything to come back.
Me, Muzi, and Gia are actually in the same situation, because the longer this thing goes, the more detrimental it is.
Yeah.
Like for most people, okay, let me use Spuffin as an example. He has his own business and he can work at home. Like, it's easy for him. That's what he does.
Yeah.
So for him, it's only the customers that will determine how badly it affects him. But for us, we work for all the rest of us, us included, we are at the mercy of our employers. Like, we're waiting to see how bad it goes for them until they decide, hey, as in, bruh. So we decided we cutting loose, and you're the one that's going first.
I think that people that are going to suffer the most are people with actually.
Oh, sorry, continue, Kia. You're saying?
I was saying that I actually disagree. I think that people that are going to suffer the most are people that actually own the business, not us. So it's more water for us, because I was talking to my dad this morning, and he has a company of his own. It's a recycling company, and he also got a whole stage. I don't know, it's 189, which means restructuring of the whole company. So listen, Lolwe, you have restructuring to do for your company, meaning that most of your suppliers that you are dependent on and they are your preferreds, they're not going to be your preferreds anymore. So you guys are going to feel the pain more than us, actually.
Well, look, I think maybe just to answer you, that I think it depends on the industry you're in, and also like the service you're applying. Because for me, primarily, I think I decided a long time ago to kind of go or diversify into digital. So with digital, I've got a bit of a playing field there. Like, I mean, I even posted the other day that I just got 2 new projects, which require us to create 2 websites for a big company, and obviously everything's going digital. So now they're going that route. And for the fact that I've positioned myself in that position, because besides that, even if maybe like your normal clients who maybe would do, because like I'm in the branding space. So for somebody who want to do banners and stuff for outdoor events, like that won't work. But now for digital stuff, they might run those services, but even like for hosting. I mean, like one of the sides of my business that has sustained me for the longest time, which I get every month, is my hosting side of the business, where people who want to have personal email addresses and stuff like that. I mean, people, they still want access to emails since they're not able to kind of interact on a personal level. So they want somebody who's able to host for them. So for my longest client who I've been hosting for, because I host for about 20 people or so, so that's an income on its own, because now they're pushing like, listen, obviously I still need to communicate with prospects or for people who maybe they want to do business, or people inquiring, or who still want to know if we're in business. So I still need to have that communication. And if we in the back end of making sure that they have that communication, then they'll need to pay that premium that they pay monthly to stay connected, because their payment allows me to help them stay connected. So if they say, listen, we're not getting work and we can't get money to pay your services, then I can provide the service of getting them connected, So I guess it depends on the industry you're in and obviously how you work or you've been working with your clientele and your suppliers.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
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 Pretty much.
And for
So
me,
like
okay, can I just add before we
Yeah.
close this?
yeah.
For me and some of my colleagues have been working from home, so I haven't been that much affected. I'm still getting my salary as it is, but I have to deliver on a daily basis on all the assignments that they give me.
Okay.
But half of the company, because we're in a manufacturing company, yeah, some of them they can't work from home because they
Yeah.
don't work in the office.
Oh
They
yeah.
physically
Yeah.
work with the so
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
Like-
office, Paul.
No, but then can I ask that because I heard apparently that the dealerships industry is going to be open in terms of people who are dealing with manufacturing or cars or dealerships like that. Because I see that they're trying to open industry by industry in terms of like as long as there's safety measures.
I don't think it's at full capacity. I think it's like 50% or so.
Yeah, well,
yeah, but
I don't know in terms of percentage wise, but in terms of industry wise though, because I know they mentioned dealerships and factories
Yeah.
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
they're gonna open. Remember, you need parts, you need services. Yeah, so because now you can't skip services. That will damage your
Yeah.
service history. So
Yeah,
they're trying to protect against those things and your insurance as well. Because if you skip a service, the
Yeah.
insurance, when it comes to claim, they're gonna point out one single thing that they 2020 you didn't take your car to service, and then now therefore we can't refund your claim, something like that. So but yeah, some dealerships will open, not all of them at once. Some major cities are gonna open just to help with customers. But I think it's gonna be on a appointment basis. You don't just rock up.
You can't just come in anymore. But then I hear people that want fast foods to be open as well.
No way.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I'm just disagreeing now that no way.
Yeah, I also think it's not gonna work. Yeah.
But people want it though. I know, like they said that obviously if they decide to do that, first of all, it means they need to make sure that all the employees are tested, first of all, and they need to make sure that they've got some safety measures in terms of the drivers who do deliveries, the people who deal with the food and stuff like that. And yeah, they just need to do a huge introspection.
You know what my first issue with that is, are the employees gonna be changing their gloves with every customer that they helping?
They don't even know how to use a mask. That's impossible.
So like imagine I get there, I'm sick, and I've been coughing my life away, and then I put my hand in my pocket, I take out my money, I give it to the cashier. He or she is using the same gloves that he's been using the whole day, and he's gonna serve everyone else that's gonna come in afterwards.
Exactly.
Everyone else is gonna be sick.
No, but I think obviously, like initially, they have to operate on a delivery basis only. Like, I don't think they would do like a walk-in situation. You know, like with me, like when I get deliveries from my service providers, like usually they just follow the process of listen. Obviously, they've done whatever security measures, and then they leave the order there. Obviously, for the fact that you've already paid for whatever they're delivering to you, so it's not like you have to exchange money or
Okay, if they're delivering, it's a different story.
Yeah. All right, cool.
But going in.
Yeah.
My only fear right now, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but apparently in China, people that were cured are actually being reinfected again.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how this whole curing thing works.
Really?
So
you know what
happens. You know what happens. It's the thing is what people don't understand is this is the same as having a normal flu. You can get sick now and then you can get better, and then you bump into me and I'm sick and you think, I have immunity, and then you get sick again because you were spending so much time with me who's sick. So even if you get cured, you still have to follow the process. You're not going to
get it once.
Like that's to highlight the
and then it's done.
You're spending time with me. We're gonna get back to that one, man. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, and then
okay,
I'm going back to what happened in China. So what happened in China was they had a significant drop in people that were getting infected, and they thought they had it under control, and they kind of did what South Africa is doing right now by loosening their grip on other industries, and they were like, okay, people can go back to work, and then people got hit by a second wave of the virus because obviously you don't know who's if you're chilling with me, you don't know if I'm sick or not, and then people got sick again, and then numbers started rising. Now they're back into quarantine. because of the second wave of the virus.
Are they back in quarantine now?
Yeah, most of China's back in quarantine.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe anymore. I thought like China's the one that's progressing the fastest in terms of getting back into work.
Nah, people are getting sick again. Okay,
so the thing is, without a vaccine, so this thing's not gonna end, basically.
Yeah, basically.
But no, I still believe, guys, we got flu vaccine, né? And you still get sick. And I still strongly believe that even if you go for that vaccine, you get even sicker than someone who didn't get the vaccine. So no, it's not gonna work. The vaccine is not gonna work. They must find something else.
Yeah.
So the topic that I'm looking forward to is the next one. I see a piece. That's the one.
What's the next one? Eh?
The next one is relationships, guys.
You don't have the list.
I'm the one who wrote down the list, so I've got the list here.
Yeah.
What's
Relationship, guys. Okay, fine. Let me just kick it off, man. First of all, I think here, how many people in relationships?
All of you guys except me.
I am.
Okay.
No, Muzi, come on.
Here's in a relationship. Muzi, are you in a relationship?
Muzi's not.
No, I'm single.
Are you what?
Single.
Are you single? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm just saying. Listen, if you're single, you're single, brother. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Mas, okay, fine. Mas, yeah, you out there. You're in a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So how's this whole situation affected your relationship or your interaction with the opposite sex?
Are you?
For me,
are you saying someone?
Am I in a relationship? Yeah, I'm not in a relationship. Anyway, I'm not in a, honestly.
No, I wanted to be sure. No.
Yeah, you want to be sure? No, I'm not. I'm not. All right, cool.
Are you asking?
Yeah. So, like, how is this thing affecting your relationship, either with your immediate partner or the opposite sex, so to speak, for us who are not in relationships?
I'll speak on the relationship.
All right, kick it off. Since like you're the first one to see you in a relationship.
Well, for me, I was with my person for a while when the lockdown started, so I wasn't affected at all. And then immediately after they said, extension. Then I was like, nah, I actually miss my mom, so I'm going home. And I told them like, either you go home or you join me. And he was like, nah, I'm going home. I was like, okay, cool. So it was a bit of a challenge. I don't want to lie.
You asked him to join you at your mom's place.
Yeah.
All right.
It's that serious. It's that serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's serious.
Oh no. I'm on another level.
Yeah.
No, that's deep, eh?
Yeah, like.
So I think for most relationships it was very hectic. Now on my side, you know, we had to have what do you call it? A routine. So without a routine, I think we're not going to be able to cope. We had to have a stable routine because we're both working from home. So we had to know, okay, you do your exercises, you read your Bible, we pray, you do breakfast, we eat, we bath, and then
okay.
And then I do my own work, you do your own work, then later on again we can catch up. So that was like we had to have that daily routine going on and on and on because without that we're not going to keep up. So yeah, but it wasn't on my side. It wasn't hectic because you know I'm all the way there.
Yeah.
On another level.
But then also given that obviously like, you still had a couple of weeks you guys spent together and then only you separated, unlike from the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So like for you, do you feel like there was a point where when you were chilling with your person and you were like, yo, I could use some space right now? Yeah. Is Gia still there?
I don't think she's here.
Well, I mean, we can't see her, so
yeah. Okay.
Anyway, let's
okay. Yeah, Mas, you tell us your side, boy.
Hey, man, it's rough, man. Rough.
Yeah.
Don't lie, man. I won't lie. But we try, man. We try. We speak on a daily basis, video calls there and then video as well. So we keep in communication. But the problem is the the physical part that I can't see her.
Yeah. I was about to say, do you think not spending time with her like face to face is a challenge for the relationship?
Nah, I don't think so, man. Because we're talking, and the only part we just miss each other. It's like being on the same space, doing things, going out.
Yeah.
But
But
we have
then,
no choice at this point.
But the other thing,
Yeah.
you can continue.
Yeah, I wanted to ask. So if it happens, let's say we're going to quarantine for like 3 months or maybe 6 months. Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Like, do you think then it's going to be like? Are you prepared for such extensions?
Nah, I don't think anyone in the world is prepared for that shit.
Nobody.
So, but yeah, I will have to see, man. I won't say it will work. I won't say it won't.
Yeah.
We'll see as time goes. But I think it's going to be a challenge if it extended.
Do you have a permit?
A permit to
travel around?
No.
Gooey.
I'll smuggle her like that.
This man
I'll put her in a
This
boot.
man has been home.
Yeah. So, well, but then guys, you know that clip of the guy who smuggled his girl in a boot. And then I want to take it from GP to Mpumalanga, I think.
I saw it this morning.
Yeah, I saw it last night.
Yeah. There's even a video of it, bro.
Yeah.
So he was caught.
Yeah, no, he was caught. And then like there was a roadblock. There was a roadblock.
The roadblock, yeah.
There was a roadblock on the.
I just got a notification that my time is running out. I don't know if it's gonna kick me out or what. But okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, like there's a roadblock, I think, on the N12, and then they asked to check the boot because he was alone, always in the car. They asked to check the boot. They found the mommy came out here like this, and then they're like, "Oh, don't you see?" They smuggled.
You must see the video, boy. Yo.
I sent it to you, Pops. I have the video.
Like it's tough. You have to understand, guys. Like, imagine you've been wanting this girl for years. Like, you've been trying to get her, and then start dating. Maybe you started dating
maybe recently, yeah.
Yeah, and I was in Mpumalanga. I was trying to come back and see her, and then the time that I get to come through and see her, then but lockdown, can't see your girl.
Dude,
you'll take those risks.
I don't know.
The man must make a play.
I was speaking with Babs the other day, right? It's almost like, my man, my things were coming right, my man, before the lockdown, my man. Yo, the mommy came, was coming right, lockdown happened, my man. Mommy came, handles the young, she went back, not buzzing, my man. Like,
you're talking about.
Boy. Oh, my man. Oh. But anyway, that's my struggles, But also besides that, I don't know if it's just me, but I actually realized that girls are actually struggling more with this thing than guys. I don't know, because with girls, like, they take it to another level. I mean, with the guy, you can just shoot one off all night. Day continues. Like too bad, but honestly, I'm just saying that for a guy, as long as you can handle that part, then you did it as normal. For women, right?
Yeah.
They want some other stuff. They want to be cuddled, they want to be touched, they want the closeness.
You can do it yourself.
Anyways, what are your
What
are your struggles with this whole?
Actually, weren't you how can I put this? Weren't you coming along well with someone? Wasn't there someone that you were flinging with?
Yeah, there was. Actually, there is. But now, the lockdown kind of slowed me down, because now we just speak on over the phone, and it's not the same, like seeing each other and meeting up and stuff like that. So
both
I guess
name I just and then try to click the link again. Sorry, Mus.
Yeah.
I'm just saying open.
Nah, I think okay. Yeah.
I think it's fine.
I'll join again.
All right, cool.
So, Mus, you were saying?
So for me, it's just that. But besides that, and it's not like we're dating. We're dating already. So I'm okay. I haven't done anything. So yeah, we're just getting to know each other. So until maybe such time we decide that maybe we're gonna start dating or anything like that. So for now, And I'm just getting to know her, you know.
Really? So basically, okay. So basically, so you didn't in the same boat. So basically, as you still getting to know the person,
Yeah.
happens,
Yeah.
and then now you're just not sure what's going to happen afterwards, depending on how long it
How long this
extends
thing,
for,
yeah,
you know?
lasts, yeah.
It could have been the end of it, basically.
But why?
I think
I missed a lot.
Eh?
Why is it the end of
you
it
back?
again?
Oh, you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Oh,
Okay, you missed the punch.
okay, Muzi, explain. Oh, actually, Spaff, you can say your part again, and then Muzi will say his again, so that Gia catches up to where we are.
No,
Oh,
but what I
okay.
was saying, so okay, fine. Mas spoke about Mas must also speak about his stuff. But anyway, Mas spoke about his stuff. But for me, I was saying that I was also in a situation where I was getting to know somebody, and I think the vibe was going pretty well. And it just so happens that this thing happened in terms of quarantine, lockdown happened, and then she was like, you know what, I'm deciding to go back home. I need to be with my family because being out here in Joburg for the first initial 21 days is not gonna work for her, you know. So I'm just saying that, you know, if this thing happened at the worst time, because I don't even know what's gonna happen beyond this, because obviously, you know, like there's only so much you can do over the phone, to tell you the truth. You know, I don't even talk to as much people as I used to, because it's almost like, what are we going to talk about? You know, because yesterday we spoke about everything. So it's even worse when you are romantically you want or you want somebody, or you want to engage with them on that level. Hey, it's tough if you can't do it physically. So that's been a huge thing, you know. And also adding to on what I was saying as well. The pubs is on.
Oh yeah.
Hey, the pubs, what up, man? Meet everybody, man. You can see everybody's names. Yeah.
It's my first time using, man.
It's your first time what?
Using this app.
Oh, is it? Okay. No, that's cool, man. So,
what's up, everybody?
Yo.
Hey, hello.
Yeah. So, and then also I was saying that I think also this thing seems to be affecting women a lot worse than it does guys. And this, I'm just assuming. I could be wrong, but you know, because I was saying, look, for a guy, you know, can handle just a young session, one man, and he'll be fine, you know, and then he'll be nice, handle a young kid, and then after that he comes and he's good. Life goes on. But for women, you know, that whole, you know, interaction, they want to be touched, they want to be hugged, they want, you know, they want that whole extra thing, you know. So my experience, I've been noticing like a lot of girls, they've been complaining a lot. I'm like, yo, shit, I'm craving sex, I'm sexually frustrated, you know, having a WhatsApp post with salt, then I'm like, oh, it's rough. You know, what the experience has been, guys, with this whole vibe.
Yeah, Muzi,
Yeah.
you can continue.
So for me, it's basically the same same thing, same space as Puff. You know, I was just getting to know someone, and I was just going out, and we haven't done much, but we're just going out and getting to know each other until this thing started. And I was hoping it was gonna last for the initial 21 days, but you know, they extended. So we just speak like over the phone, via video calls, like on a daily. So I'm just hoping they don't extend that. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh yeah. So for me, I think I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not complaining. No, I'm not. Like we spend like hours on the phone, like on video calls. I think we're coming along quite well. Yeah. So I'm just hoping I hope they don't extend. Sorry?
I'm sexually frustrated.
It doesn't look like it.
Really?
It's a yes or no. I'm not saying anything about it. It's a yes or no.
Yeah?
Yes or no.
No, obviously I'd use, you know, a young, you know, conversation. But what can I do, man? There's nothing I can do.
I'm getting some weird feedback. I don't know if it's Papa's audio.
There's some static,
I think the Babs' mic is got issues.
So, there's nothing I can do, so I'll just have to wait.
Just hang on. Keep calling.
Go ahead, go, man. What we gotta do.
We almost there.
So like I'm going back to what Spaff was saying in terms of having to, like, it feels like people have way too much access to you at the moment because they think, okay, you're free, you're able to talk all the time.
Yeah.
We can call you, we can video call you and stuff. Okay, I don't have those relationship problems or anyone that I was contributing Muzi. You were getting to know them,
Getting to
Good to
know.
know. Yeah.
I'm not going through all of that, but then I'm horrible at texting. At the moment, yes, I'm bad. Like I've been bad for a while. But
Yeah.
then
With all the
now,
You
time,
even
bro.
blocked me. Thank you.
but but
Yeah.
the worst thing is right now, everyone wants to text. Like you'll be chilling, focusing on other stuff, and then they're expecting you to okay, because it's lockdown. We
Yeah.
know Gucci, everyone's
Yeah.
around.
You are.
I can just call you at any time. I can just text you at any time. And I'm not even in a relationship, but then I can imagine that
Huh?
having to
Are you not?
Goopy. Not you know more than
Oh, this guy. Hey.
you know more than I do, nje.
Yeah.
Not you know more than I do, nje.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
No, but you know,
that's fine.
Because
It's
if
fine.
you you are in a relationship.
People that should be calling me are not calling me. Like where I'm right.
I called you the other day. You didn't pick, so.
Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying was, like, I feel like most people right now in terms of relationships, the struggle is keeping in contact, like constant contact, because now you're free. Like, manje, if I was in a relationship with someone, I'd be expecting, okay, I'm calling you, you're gonna answer because you're free.
Yeah.
But then we need space as people, even if it's from just texting. That space is gold.
That's true.
True. I agree.
Another thing that I saw it on Twitter. So a lot of people, like a lot, are going through problems in their relationship because before the lockdown, maybe things weren't so great. You're trying to fix them. And then most people saw the lockdown as a chance to sort things out. Like you just decided, okay, as in, let me go and spend time with my man or my woman, and thinking it's going to get sorted because you're spending so much time together. But it's been the opposite. I saw this other girl, she's from Bloemfontein. She tweeted that she decided to go spend time with her boyfriend, and right now they're not even talking, and she's here in Joburg. She can't even leave now because she's stuck. So she's stuck with someone that she hates right now, and like, what are you gonna do? You can't even leave.
She's
So
stuck with
a lot of people took these chances, and like a lot of people were relating to her. They were like, I wish I could go home, but you can't. It's rough.
Nah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. But then again, it's I don't know, man. I don't even know if it's gonna get better. Honestly, I do not know because then there's people who all of a sudden now they wanna visit as well. People are willing to risk it, man. They're like, yo, but can I just spend some time with you? You know, can I kupon lahat, all of that line, kupon lahat. I'm like, I don't know if you're worth prison. So then at the same time you're like, but it's rough. It's I don't know, man. But then I guess so naughty. So because I suspect we're gonna get in my fellow South Africans next week.
Yeah, it's definitely coming.
Towards the end, and then.
Well, I'm just gonna change my location again.
Are you gonna change your location again?
Yeah.
Give us relationship advice.
Yo, Kia's got it nice, bro. Oh.
Yeah.
She needs to give us relationship advice. Actually.
Yeah, like how you
but it's difficult to give relationship advice, guys. Like I need to know where you guys are at. I can't give relationship advice to someone who doesn't want to be in a stable, committed relationship. I'm at that point. Like my person is my buddy, my family, my everything.
Yeah.
I don't get bored when I'm around him. And we know each other. Like we know that, okay, Shab, now I need to go see my boys and you have to go see your girls, and I have to go see my girls and you have to go see your boys. We understand each other to that extent. So it's difficult to give advice.
So you guys
It's
have
difficult to give
system
Muzi advice who's still at the talking stage.
yeah.
To know stage.
Hey, man, I mean, a lot of
Well,
How did Muzi?
just hang in there. You'll
yeah.
be fine.
No.
Okay. All right, cool. Moving on. Okay, me, I just wanted to find out from you guys. What is it that you miss the most just from your normal day-to-day stuff that you used to do before this lockdown? What would you say you miss the most?
I miss
Well, I'm a
driving.
people's person.
Oh, for me, it's
So
just going.
I miss seeing people and hugging people.
Yeah.
I'm a very emotional freak. I like being with people. So I just miss like just meeting new people and just holding them and touching them and just being weird around people. That's what I miss.
I miss bowling, man.
That's the only thing I miss right now. I can't be weird by myself all the time.
Yeah, it's not as fun being crazy when you with family, like the same person over and over again.
Every day.
You need some different reaction from someone else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get what Gia is saying. Like
I posted the other day this thing from Vusi where he was talking about, like what we're going through is the reason why they build prisons. Because like for somebody who does something bad, what they do, they take you to prison because they need to keep you away from society. And now can you imagine that the punishment for someone who does the worst, baddest thing, killing somebody or doing something very bad to the society, the worst punishment is to keep you isolated from everybody else. And here we are, we find ourselves where now you have to do that, but obviously under different situations. But it's almost similar because you're away from society. You're deprived from the very aspect of what being human is about, which is interaction. And even if you're limited to one person or two people, it can only work for so long until you guys drive each other crazy. You know what I mean? But I think it's such a testament to know that you kind of realize some of the things you've been taking for granted. I think as well.
Yeah, true. I agree.
So it's quite an eye opener, so to speak. But yeah,
and I feel like it's so bad for South Africans, and let me just say Africans mostly, because we are so social. Like we used to having a lot of people around us, and it doesn't bother us. For most other countries, like you wouldn't find people, like a lot of people at the same place, like at the mall. For us, the mall, when you go there, there's a lot of people. You're gonna bump into people that you know,
it's a vibe,
and you're definitely gonna end up interacting and talking to them. But right now, all of that's gone. You realize when you go out,
even when you go shopping, like you can't even talk to anyone. Everyone is like social distancing. You can't even say hi.
You're so used to giving hugs, like you said, yeah, you're used to giving hugs and touching people, but now, damn. The one thing I can't remember. I think I was telling Spaff that even after all of this is done, like you will have a situation where, okay, for me, like I'm single, and then I'll bump into someone that I like. I'll still have that fear in me that what if we corona? I won't approach you. What
okay.
if?
No,
yeah.
Stress over this thing, my man. We're still gonna have post-traumatic stress,
a lot,
PTSD and stuff like that. Where even like
PTSD is gonna be heavy.
Yeah, man. Like even though they say lockdown is lifted, but you're still gonna be worried because now the thing that again we're going to head in winter. People are gonna be getting flu. You're not gonna be shows like, is this flu? Is this something else? So you're gonna be suspicious to everybody if you start coughing and shit. So I think it's still gonna be rough. I didn't even know. Like I miss kissing, but now I'm gonna think twice now.
Well, you must also be careful of testing because apparently in the UK, the testing kit was positive when it came through. So people were infected with corona instead of actually,
getting
being
tested,
killed and stuff.
like just getting tested. Oh,
yeah.
You see, even more to worry about now because like they're testing people regularly.
And guys, dinesa tse tletseng strata tse di tswa kae? Ba bangata ba testang.
I think
they don't have qualifications. I bet you they train them one day and they're like, this is how it's done. You just give us this and call yourself a nurse. I don't
Okay,
trust
so
those people.
I'll speak on behalf of some of the ones that are around Foslo, because near my house there's a maternity clinic, and every year they give out not even bursaries, like you can just come through and study to be a nurse. They give you the material that you need, and they teach you how to be a nurse. And then after that, they usually try and put them in like clinics and stuff. But I know one person that did it, and they didn't like get a spot. So a few of them were just chilling. So I'm thinking they went back and called them up, because already you've trained them. They already have the necessary skills to help people, but they're just unemployed.
Because they didn't qualify to be employed. And now all of a sudden
because they went there was way too many of them, so they didn't take all of them.
It's usually a space issue, those kind of learnerships.
Yeah. All right, cool.
You pay 100 and then
before
5.
we close off,
Yeah. Now we're just saying, the ones that they've been taking like us. I'm assuming it would be them, because it would make sense just to call up those people. You've already trained them, but the rest, I don't know.
All right, cool. I mean, like, we've been speaking for like over 60 minutes now.
For me,
before we close off,
sorry?
Before
46
off,
actually.
Yeah?
It's 46 minutes actually.
All right, cool.
We've been talking for a while.
Yeah. So before we close off, like, what would you say before we shut it down? What is your coping mechanism? Each person can just give their own, like, what is helping them cope as days pass?
Me, as I said before, it's a routine.
It's a what?
It's a stable routine.
Of doing what?
That's the only thing. Of knowing that I have to wake up, gym, like taking knowing that from Monday to Friday I'm still working.
Yeah.
And then Saturday to Sunday I'm going to still try to do the things that I used to do on a normal day, on a normal weekend. So that's my routine. So like today I had to wake up, do a bit of workout, read something, well, it was my Bible, pray, and then it was work, because I work from 9 to 12. Kinda, not really.
Okay.
So a stable routine there, because if a day goes by without you planning it, it's a waste.
Yeah,
around the house and you don't know what to do.
And I agree with you, because even for me, I had plans like for the lockdown, the stuff that I wanted to do, but on certain days I procrastinate a lot, and I end up not doing anything, just watching TV. And,
exactly.
So if you don't really plan for your day, then it's just messed up.
Yeah, fam. For me personally, I want to lie, PlayStation has kept me sane.
Same here. I finally finished God of War. I'm so happy.
Oh, hey, it's already game, Auntie. Like,
yeah.
It's already game,
No, PlayStation has been the one for me, because I got. I remember, perhaps, like, we got the Call of Duty. I think just through the early stages of lockdown, and we've been playing that thing every.
Yeah, I think it was the second week.
Every day we play that thing, and for me, like, it's just been my downtime, because if it wasn't for that, or even maybe a bit of Netflix there and there, like, I think I'd be crazy. I'd be like driving the walls. I'd be spending too much time with my dog. No, none of that. So I think Call of Duty has been helping me out, and then just also a bit of work then and there. Like I said, I'm still fortunate enough to be able to still work whenever I need to. But besides that, for leisure, the PlayStation, movies, and obviously because we do it online, I'm able to communicate with people like you guys, Papsi and Mas as well at times. So it's not really like I'm really isolated from the world, But I think that's been my coping mechanism. And reading. Yeah, reading has helped a bit.
Yeah.
Mas?
Yeah, for me.
Beer.
Why are you saying Mas and didn't laugh?
Yeah.
He says beer afterwards. Did you just say beer?
Pop bubble nyana. Making you relive.
I will be still here after lockdown, Baba. I promise you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but for my coping, as I said earlier, I'm working from home every day, Monday to Friday, assignments and stuff to present on a daily basis. So I have that, and then, as you mentioned, the PlayStation, playing with you guys online, Netflix there, research, because I have stuff that I need to change around this place as well. Like, I need a new bed. This bed is finished.
It's finished. Oh, wow.
It's been working, yeah?
It's poking you.
From 2015, no, it's tired.
It's tired.
Yeah, it's been the. Boy, you're overworking it.
Yeah, man, it's tired.
Hey, slow down, boy.
He must go easy, man. He can eat in the bed, man. All right, guys.
So
Yeah.
I need to do shopping as well. Yeah, so those are the things that I'm doing on a day.
Yeah. I think Muzi, you have anything to add?
Yeah, not really. For me, it's just alternating. Like on certain days, I just exercise. Sometimes I watch TV. You know, do some research and
exercising. Actually, like I realized I hadn't been to gym in like 2 weeks, I think, before the lockdown started, and then after the lockdown, I would exercise like once, and then I just get bored because I'm used to being around people when I'm exercising.
Yeah.
It's not the same when you're alone.
No,
But then now what I did is because my nephew's around, I just call him up and then he'll be there with me. At least because he always checks up on me, and then I'll feel like I can't give up because now this guy who looks up to me is looking at me, and then it motivates me. So gym is helping. Definitely PlayStation and having a gym partner.
Yeah.
Was helping out.
It works.
PlayStation definitely up there.
Yeah.
Most of the time, like I even have an alarm now because around like 1:30, I start studying until like 3 every day. That's what I've been doing most of the time. So having like yes, having a plan for your day helps.
Yeah.
Like during the day, I can't study. I won't lie. I struggle studying. So I just decide, I'll do it at night.
All right, cool, guys.
And
we can shut it down. Oh, sorry. You still want to add some stuff? Hey, now like with your pauses.
Last. Yeah. So the one thing that you didn't ask me about what I'm missing the most.
Yeah.
Would be this. Like, imagine it's almost an hour of us talking, but didn't
and we
even
can still
feel
go
it.
on.
Like. You miss this kind of space. Like, imagine if we were all chilling together, laughing, having fun. It would have been so nice. We wouldn't have even be thinking about, hey, we've been on this call for so long. You won't even think about it because it goes by so quickly. Yeah, so I definitely miss this.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. But so, guys, suggestions? Do you think we should do it again? Maybe try to get more people on, get their own point of view, or you think, it's enough?
I think we can do it again. Maybe probably 2 more topics,
on Wednesday.
Yeah, and like everyone can bring up their own topics, like whatever they feel like. As in, I want to talk about this.
Opinions on, you can just let us know. Then maybe we can just do another one, and then get more people to give their own opinions. I think it's pretty nice. The thing is that
I'm not available on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I normally have Zoom meetings as well with my company.
Yeah. So Thursday.
So yeah. Thursday I'm available.
Yeah, we can do it Thursday.
Thursday, Monday, Friday, I'm a bit free.
All right, cool. No, that's fine.
I think Friday.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can do it on Friday.
All right, cool.
Works for everyone.
That's cool.
Yeah, Friday's fine.
All right, guys. Enjoy your Monday. It's been fun connecting.
Like, you can't even tell that it's a Monday because every day feels like Sunday or Saturday.
What day is it?
I will lie. I'm going to play PlayStation after here, so I'm just going to be honest with you guys.
I'm going to the fridge, guys. I'm just going to be honest.
I'm joining stuff. Mas, are you joining us?
Yeah, what can I play?
I'd be joining you guys, but I've got a PS3, so sorry, boys.
Sorry, we must have.
No, that's when we started.
I'm a video call, Babu. My point. I'm a video call. Look at my point.
Now I'll do that later.
All right, guys.
All right. Now,
okay, bye, guys.
Thanks.
Have a nice day, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, same to you.